16 teams gathered around Europe, 8 teams here in Belgrade, 4 in Ostend, 4 in Bourges, all vying for 12 Olympic places. And we see Spain here as one of the tournament favorites to medal, you'd think, when we get to Tokyo eventually against the Korean team, who have come through a qualification in Asia to get here. And you see what we've had so far. China overcoming Great Britain by 10, 86-76. This is game 2. 4 groups of 4. 1 victory will see you 1 step into Tokyo. 2 victories will get you there for sure. 0 victories means you're at home watching the Olympics on TV. Korea, 19th ranking in the world, along 1 place behind Great Britain, and Spain ranked at number 3, with USA 1 and Australia 2. With me is Zania Stewart, Olympian from 2012. Zania, I'm going to ask you again, what does the Olympics mean to people?
It's probably the biggest pinnacle of your career, you know, especially for myself. I played in 2012 London Olympics, which was in my hometown. So a wonderful, great experience to play in front of my family. But this is just the last stepping stone to truly, you know, stamp in your passport and get your ticket to Tokyo.
They give you a stamp in the passport?
I got a stamp landing here.
Olympic stamp.
Oh,
I thought you could tell me the Olympics.
Cool.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Get your 5 rings.
Yeah, I've got a tattoo though. Could stamp that.
Do you think that's every member? Do you think that's traditional around the world that everybody gets an Olympic tattoo? Because I know a lot of the men's basketball team did, the women's basketball team did.
Yeah.
We've seen the teams introduced here. Spain's onto the floor first of all.
Yeah, we see Palau there.
True veteran of Spanish basketball. Will be Albert Torrens, another veteran of this team. Lucas Mondello to the right there, head coach of this Spanish team. I don't think that gentleman is the only Spanish supporter in the gym tonight, but he's definitely got the colours on. Korea onto the floor next of all. If you're watching around the world, you may not have seen Korea play many times. They play a very, very quick style of hoops. And they can shoot the ball well.
Yeah, the game before this was GB versus China, and we saw how quick the Chinese were, and I think the Koreans will be very the same. And it's a different style from the European to the Asian game, so it'll be very interested to see how Spain handle the quickness and, you know, the get out, go in quickly in the game to defend Korea.
Yeah. There's no doubt about that. I think Spanish have a different way of playing from Great Britain. They move the ball well. Their body movement is, ball movement is much better. We will pause for the national anthems and we'll join you the other side to talk more about this game.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Spain. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Korea.
Anthems dispensed with. Players will congregate at half court to exchange mementos. Coaches there, Lee Monkyu and Lucas Mondello, both veterans of the game. And you know, the idea that you could be heading to the Olympics in 4 days' time must be unbelievable for some of these players and coaches. Our 3 referees here, Zenia, Yalman, Nujaim, and Sharapa from Turkey, Lebanon, and Belarus. Not seen any of these guys referee before, but I know they're all primed, ready to go.
Yeah, here we see Spain. They are they are the European champions of 2019. They've been to the Olympic Games. They've medaled at the Olympic Games. So there's, they're 100% battle tested here. They have a great veteran here. As you see, number 9, Lau Palau. She is 40 years old. She is such a star. She plays like she's 20 years old. And glad to see Torrance back healthy after being out.
That's a big look for Spain, getting out the Torrance back in. Leah Palau, as you mentioned, Laura Gill, Laura Nichols will add the beef inside. Sylvia Dominguez will be there to help Palau bring the ball up the floor. 40 years of age. It's incredible to think that I'm watching her move in the warm-up line. Her and Sue Bird will be the true veterans of this tournament. Sue Bird of the USA, will see her later on tonight. Marta Jargai there, a big-time player back in Spain. And with Kursk right now, Dynamo Kursk in Russia, second year on that team.
Their big player for Korea is Pak Ji-soo at number 19 there. She is a really young player, but lots and lots of experience in the WNBA, playing with the Aces. She's 21 at this point, and you'll see her in the starting lineup.
Yeah, Bai Hyun will back her up inside. Watch out for Kim Dan-bi. I think she's a good little guard. She's wearing a bandage right now, and I wonder whether she's might be plagued with a small injury. We'll wait and see like that. I know in the Chinese there's Park Ji-soo there, and an exciting prospect she is. About 6'5", 6'6", just under 2 meters, but the real focal point of a lot of their offense for Korea. Anyway, let's talk about the Chinese press conference. They did a month preparation for this tournament, and GB was 4 days.
Unreal.
Korea is probably the same, isn't it? Very long preparation.
Yeah.
Spain will have little preparation again. They've just come from their
teams. Yeah, their Asian league stopped a month ago.
Yeah.
So they've had about a month to get together, really, drill down their offenses, their defenses, get ready for these games. So I definitely think Korea might be the better in shape team, but Spanish, their skill and their unbelievable, their work ethic, and just, they're ranked number 3 for a reason.
Yeah, and they have a particular style, and we talk about European style, but Spain have their own particular style within that, right? A lot of ball movement, a lot of very quick off the ball cuts. Their ball screens are very, very quick too. It's the back of the starting 5 there. Number 1 is Go Ara, which is not seen her play before. I've seen most of this team play before. They see Go Ara. Kim Dan-bi, Kim DB is on the back of her shirt. They've gone with initials for the first names for this team.
It's probably quite difficult to fit all the name in.
Don't you lower the font though?
Yes. It's quite a cool jersey though.
Spain high 10 in everybody as they go through. Lucas Mondello, head coach of this Spanish national team, sporting a very natty little bit of, I wouldn't say it's a beard, or what did you say, a little minor goatee there?
Goatee, for
doing
sure.
really well.
Interesting with the Spanish team, Dominguez and Gil and potentially Nichols have all played with Salamanca in Spain a lot of time, a lot of minutes and games together. So that experience together, along with Palau, obviously I talked about her age, and just glad to see Alba Torrance back healthy out here is definitely going to help this team. They are missing Endor and Ana Cruz, some injuries, but they've got a lot of firepower. They have a lot of arsenal for this Spanish team.
Yeah, very much so. Big big pool of players to draw from. A huge, well, I wouldn't say huge league, but a big league. A lot of these Spanish players over the years have played abroad too. And we will have a minute's silence to respect David Stern, the passing of David Stern, and the tragic loss of Kobe Bryant last week.
Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Two giants lost to the game of Zania. Kobe Bryant, obviously a tragic loss, but David Stern just after the turn of the new year, irreplaceable.
Yeah, they definitely both changed the game in their own rights.
Well, we're underway here. This is game 2, the second game in this Group A, Spain versus Korea. Spain will get first opportunity to draw blood. Dominguez here is 6. Torrens has got a good shot on in terms of three-point play, and that's what I mean about the ball movement here. Wide open. Lea Palau comes short on that 3, but signs early on that Spain are going to really enjoy this encounter. Here's Kim Dan-bi, number 10 for Korea. Park Ji-soo. Kim goes in. Little jump shot for Kim Dan-bi. Saw her play a couple of years ago at the Asian Cup in Bangalore. Probably the top guard that Korea have, but has definite prone to inconsistencies. Look at the ball movement here. Nichols, the jump shot, good for Spain. They're off the mark. And a good-looking pass there from Laura Gill.
To Laura Nichols.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 15-footer for Laura Nichols is her repertoire, definitely in her shot range.
Active defense here from Spain, and straight away they turn over Korea. Here's Gill looking for help. Torrens goes up and in and out for Alba Torrens. Kim Dan-bi into the lane. She almost gets turned over. She does, because straight on the floor is 7 Alba Torrens. And Spain had the ball to begin the game, so Korea will get the ball on possession. Look, can't quite handle it. Little hand from Dominguez and straight to the floor. The red number 7. Nichols has the job of guarding Park Ji-soo and doing a very good job right now, wearing like a cheap coat. We'll switch there for Spain. Gill guarding Park Ji-soo right now. They won't mind that too much. A long 3 from Go.
Great defensive possession there by Spain.
Dominguez goes low, and a foul again against Go Ara. It's her first foul of the game. Spain's ball in lane is Leslie Moon-kyu, the coach of Korea. Will have a lot of work to do today, because Spain will run rings around teams that defensively have susceptibilities. Dominguez in, Dominguez rises, doesn't score, but Park Ji-soo fumbles it back into Spanish hands. And Dominguez says, let's calm things down, let's run a little play here. This will be a ball screen. Dominguez penetrates, kicks it away, and that'll be Korean ball. Dominguez has a quite interesting history. She's been 5 years, 10 years at the Avenida Club in Salamanca, 5 and 5, two lots of 5 years, in between 3 years in Russia.
Yeah, she's been there a very long time. Great play.
Oh, what a block. The block was from Laura Nichols. Just playing rim protector there.
Right.
Palau.
She smacked that on the back of the backboard.
Absolutely. There's a little mismatch here for Nichols too. Torrens opens up from long downtown. And Palau, is the ball a bit slippy, you think?
Slipped right over her hands.
It did, didn't it? A little shake and bake here from Palau. Pass was never quite going to be there. Nichols, great pass. Wide open. Torrens!
Great extra possession there for Spain. They are fighting
Wonderful work for Spain.
Yeah, Nichols, that's what she's known for this team. She's definitely a hard-working player.
As Go turns the corner, gets that pass deflected, and Spain are all over this right now defensively. You know they play hard. Oh, what a move! What a play! Palau, Gil cannot quite finish the and one. And sportingly, Bai Haiyuan gives a slap to Laura Gil to say, "Are you okay?"
Palau, look at this. She
move.
just looks them off all the time. Her passes and she's a true point guard.
Absolutely,
but she's so hard to guard because
Yeah.
she's so nifty and quick, and she looks off the ball and really good.
I'll give you a little bit of trivia here, a little bit of Leah Palau trivia. She's born in a place called Bini Salam, I think, in Bini Salam, which when I looked it up last night has this Arabic touch to it. You know where Bini Salam is? Well, of course, Mallorca.
Mallorca.
She's an island girl from Mallorca, yeah, exactly right. And Bini Salam is a little place that is in Mallorca.
She has a lovely tan skin, olive skin,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah. She's one of those great Spanish players that have come from the islands. Sergio Rodriguez is from the islands. I think he's from the Canaries. And I think Rudy Fernandez is too. He's from that way, one of those islands. Here's the help side. Here's the block from Nichols. Look at that pass there. That left Alba Torrens open for that little 15-footer. This is going to be a lot of work here for Korea to even match the intensity of the Spanish team.
And then just the wave they have coming off the bench. You know, Zagai coming off the bench. They have some great players. Also here, let me tell you a little something of my Spanish days when I played in Spain.
Where would you play then?
I played in Logroño, the town of Rioja wine.
Oh, wine, no, very nice.
But this is how we would pronounce it in English is Gil at the line.
Yes.
But in Spanish it's
Gil. Yes, so thank you for correcting me.
You're welcome. We'll call her Gil, but now and again when we're feeling very arriba, we can say Gil.
We're going to España. Back to normality here. Korea with a chance to get on the scoreboard. They will off the backboard from 7, Kang Hee-jung. And a scoreline of 6-2 greets Sylvia Dominguez as she starts the Spanish offense. Palau, Torrens. It's a bit of zone here from Korea. Gil goes up. I'm going to go with
Gil. I think she'll appreciate that when she watches this replay. She must get Gil all the time.
Listen, if we're commentating, it'll be volume down watching the replay, I'm telling you. Get some good music on. Oh, turnover. Wonderful play from Torrens. This will be an easy layup. And Kim Dan-bi getting a little exposed at the point guard position. And now they're going to have trouble getting the ball inbounds. Go Ara comes back, and the pressure from España. And that'll be a foul from Palau as Kang Hee-jung just brought the ball over half court. A little smile from Palau. You got to enjoy the game.
And that's the thing with Spain. They're not afraid to risk either a pass on offense or try and steal the ball on defense.
No looks right now for Park at all. Kim Dan-bi comes over. There's Park's first points. Wonderful play from Dan-bi.
Great little give and go there. It's good for Park to start hot early. They need a few more touches for her, I think.
Oh, that's a tough pass from Dominguez down to Gil. Dominguez, one more great fake for that pass. Dominguez misses, and Goara comes up with the defensive rebounds. Kim Dan-bi, and that was almost turned over. Kim Dan-bi's rather relaxed pass. The referees have given it to Spain. They're saying double deflection, which I think I agree with. Let's get a close-up on this. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Good call, referee.
The eye in the sky, the referee there, just getting spot on. Nichols comes up top. Dominguez, no change in sight yet for Spain. Palau goes up and foul there from Go Ara, number 1 for Korea. The sideline ball, that is their third team foul.
And that's what's so hard to defend Spain. There's so many players, there's so many picks. They just are constantly moving, constantly swinging the ball, driving. You never stop if you're Korea. You have to be ready.
And everything's at speed too. I think that's
Correct.
the big game changer for this team. Torrens goes up, little flick shot that just rimmed out. Here's Go on the break, finds Park, intercepted by Palau, read it like a book. His layup, Palau, open floor, in, layup, good. The veteran at work. The 40-year-old looking like a 19-year-old on the floor.
It's unreal. Her body is just amazing.
By one of the back door from Kim Dan-bi, no go there. There's Go, back to Park. Park picks up a dribble. They really are out of sorts right now, Korea. They got the switch they wanted. Torrens guarding Park. Park goes up to try and score. And that's why she's playing top level in the States, Park Ji-soo. 10-6 the score. 4 points for the top product from Korea. Corner, Torrens, Dominguez. Palau, lefty three, not quite got a range yet. Kim Dan-bi looking to push down the floor.
Yeah, and I think they should go back to Park right here. Park Ji-soo, try and find here. Here she is with the ball. She's the hot hand.
And they've got the switch. And that's Park's first foul as well. It was a good pass from Go. I'm not sure why Park allowed Nichols to come in and come in and deflect it. Mara Jagai into the game.
Honestly, that's what Hill is good for. She's an undersized post, but can truly switch onto the guards or can guard a bigger post. So she's very, very strong. I've played against her myself, and she's definitely a defensive specialist.
Kang in the game for Korea. Kang Lee-sul. There's Lee Moon-kyo, head coach of Korea, is making the changes, as Spain do as well. After Jagai is in, as Rodriguez is in as well, number 11 for Spain. Korea in a man-to-man is Jagai. Rodriguez. Hill with the ball screen. That's come off the back of Rodriguez there. No complaints from the number 14 for, sorry, number 11 from Spain.
Tuck that shirt in.
Oh, the referees
are on it. Slapped hand.
Yeah, look at this. Just comes off a, not a shoulder. It's just a shirt, really. Kim Bai-hyun. Han-byul. Kim Han-byul, excuse me. 5 is Park Hae-jin. Is Park Ji-soo. And we've got a foul against Rodriguez here. Number 11 for Spain. So Rodriguez getting involved left, right, and center. A turnover down one end and a foul down the other.
Yeah, good job by Korea. They just need to set great screens to make sure they get open as Dominguez takes a risk here.
Park wide open for 3. It was Park the assist and Park the 3. Palau. The matchup zone here for Korea. Maybe a zone when they score and a man when they miss. Jagai almost fell that double dribble. Rodriguez. The response down the other end.
Great job. Spain there just kept moving the ball, keep moving Korea out of their zone defense.
Park Hae-jin, Park Ji-soo, and the compliment is repaid as Park assists to the other Park.
You're gonna have fun with this,
the other
aren't you?
way around the last play. And Korea looking very, very busy in this matchup zone. Palau didn't want the 3, comes into the lane. It's a bit congested in there right now. Jagai throws up a mini prayer that doesn't go in. And Kim Dan-bi, Kang for 3, misses. And Jagai the rebound.
Seems a quite quick-paced game right now. Everyone's going back and forth, not a lot of fouls.
I don't know who that favors. Spain for sure. And the foul will go against Kang here. Just paying a lot of attention.
I always struggle with that.
Rodriguez.
In the first quarter, I would always struggle to get my second win.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, especially if it's a fast game.
And if you're a starter,
Yeah.
you especially so. Cristina Uvina in the game for Spain. The playing at Prague now in the Czech Republic. Rodriguez will get 2 shots here, as Korea are in the bonus, or Spain are in the bonus because of the Korean 5th foul. Lucas Mondello there turns away as the first free throw is missed. You always hate that as a coach. Do you see free throws missed and gone begging from the line? That's why they're called freebies.
Here a little soft press from Spain. Slow Korea down.
Takes 2 seconds off the clock again, essentially, doesn't it? Park Ji-soo looking a little interested here, Park. Air ball on that jump shot. I love the way she came up to the high post and then got into an aggressive position early. A lot depends on her tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, an air ball, but she has to stay aggressive. She is the main player for this team. As an offensive foul is called on Zagai, I think.
Yeah, Mara Zagai knew it was a moving screen. She just moved as the defender went by. You see, looked a little move to the right there, turned her body, and the referee, I thought it was rather belated. Perhaps the referee could have let it get away with it. Park the screen there, no switch, which is good for Spain. Great defense on the far side from Dominguez. Stays in the play, Korea can't take advantage. Kang again, Park up high. Park wants the jump shot.
Travel.
And a travel. Oh, interesting there. Park must have dragged her pivot foot. Now, interesting enough, Zagai took a bang there to her shoulder. She's walking there, just rubbing it off. You see? Maybe it's her elbow.
Yeah, I think
Park rang into it.
We call that a frog when you get hit. I don't know. I learned that in Australia. I don't know.
Yeah, the Aussies love their little nicknames for things.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue what a frog means. I'll have to ask.
It's kind of like a Charlie's horse kind of.
We'll have to ask our FIBA and expert from Australia, who's sitting not too far. Oh, Rodriguez. And it's 2 threes for Rodriguez. And the gap is 6 for Spain now.
Definitely came out hot, Rodriguez.
Kim Han-byul. Kim fires one up. There's the response. And the dagger from Kim Han-byul.
Wow. Zagai was in her face too. That was a great shot.
And again, we've gone to a little matchup 2-3 zone here for Korea. They're active. They need to be too. That's wide open under the bucket. Zagai was there. Kim Han-byul. And sportingly for Korea, Kim's gone over to see how Marta Zhagai's in the she's taking some hits, right? She took one to the elbow. Look at this one. This one to the back of the neck. Oh,
yeah.
Ouch. Right on the
And
top
the
of the head, yeah. How many fingers do you see, Marta? How many baskets you seeing?
But great job for Korea, just kind of chipping away, stay with this game, not letting Spain, you know, get out to the lead too far. So good job by them. Hits the first.
Well, Marta Zhagai plays for Dynamo Kursk in Russia, which is a coastal team, I believe, because they've got a big naval port there. Well, I can't imagine what life is like there, but you know, you're a pro, you get on with it, right? You're there to play basketball.
Yeah.
Interesting life. The life of basketball players on the move, that's for sure.
She'll definitely travel a lot, you know, it being in the EuroLeague. You've got a game each week and then regular season in the Russian league. So not a lot of practice, really, a lot of travel and hotels.
For sure. Here's Kang. Ball screen from Park. Backdoor from Park. Oh, what a play! Wow. What a pass from 35 Kim Han-byul, but to catch it in mid-air.
Like an alley-oop.
Electric. Yeah. That's a second play of the day after the three-pointer from three-quarter. Zhagai 3 misses. Han-byul. Kim Han-byul with a rebound. Oh. That could have been a foul as the quarter finishes.
She's asking for the foul.
Oh, absolutely. Tell me why it's not a foul. Wow, I think that took the referees by surprise. We may get a replay. That's the end of the first period, 19-16, Spain lead. But it's all action here. Numbers, Zenia.
Yeah, 40% for Spain, 4 from 10. And then from the free throw line, they've got there early and often, 5 from 6. But Korea, I think, has done quite a good job because Spain started off very, very hot. So here, sorry, commercial interrupt me rudely. No, but I was saying that Spain did start off very hot. Korea has stayed the pace, and I thought that Park Ji-soo, has done very well establishing herself early. She is the starting player. She is the superstar of this team. So I'm glad Korea has gone to her early and often. And there we saw Nichols, a great big block, and she blocks it against the glass there, as you see, the highlight. Great game.
Off one leg, that block,
one
too.
leg.
Great timing.
Great first quarter.
Korea have not shot a free throw yet. Spain, I believe, are 5 of 6. I thought I saw the stats. Your thoughts on no free throws?
Well,
I'm making you work for your money here.
Right, and I always say you have to adjust to the referees. I always say that throughout the game. But then Spain have just done a great job attacking the basket. As you see Palau there, they've just done a good job putting the pressure on the referees to call a foul. Yeah. Where Korea's shots have kind of been 15-footers.
Yeah, Park is not. She's the tallest player on the floor, I believe, at 6'7". No low post touches. I think the only pass was deflected. She didn't catch it. It was her first foul. Anyway, Spain's ball to start the second period. As you see Lucas Mondello there, intensely involved in this game, as well as Lee Moon-kyu. Again, zone for Korea. Odd front zone here, Zane. A different look. It was even front. They know where that pass is going. They're overplaying it.
Yeah, with Korea, I think it's a good job. Change it up. Keep Spain on their toes. You don't know what defense they're going to play.
Palau, that's a soft touch from the girl from Mallorca there.
But it doesn't matter.
Wide open in the corner there for the three was Kang, rebounded by Kim Han-byul. And Kim Dan-bi, here's the other Kim, down to Park. Here's the first low post touch, the fadeaway. No rebounders for Korea. Park is the only real true offensive rebounder they've got. Here's Rodriguez. Skip past to Palau. Nichols.
Back into man-to-man for Korea.
I think it's a man when they don't score. A foul from Kim Han-byul there, so hand up straight away.
Definitely run back into a man when they don't score. I think that's good. Here we see Nichols, and you see the foul, yep. Arm drapes over hers.
Quite clearly there, Hack. Wide open is Rodriguez, her third free of the game. Well, it must have been in the scouting report. Well, the Korea need to get that scouting report out again and start rereading it because they can't give her that much space. And a turnover from Kim Han-byul. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure there was any deflection there. That came right out of her hands. Substitution for Spain.
And great shooting from Rodriguez, especially when you're playing against a zone. You shoot, you just keep on shooting because you're wide open. Great job for her, 3 for 3.
Uvina's back in the game for Spain. 5 is Park. To Park Ji-soo, almost lost it. The other Park in number 5 throws it up. It's a desperation. And Uvina on the break for Spain. Back door. Rodriguez has 11. She is on fuego. If we're going to go Spanish, we're going all the way. Park down here to 3, Kang. Low post is Kim Han-byul, number 35. Kim Dan-bi will find her way in and turned over Uvina. Uvina again. Fumbled it, deflected it, and in the end stole it. And Korea will go into their man-to-man as they missed points down the other end. Into the lane, Uvina comes out again. Ball screen from Nichols. Palau into the arc sky, no good. Han-byul, Kim Han-byul the rebound.
Great rebound by Kim.
And Park Hae-jin will slow things down for Korea. Where are they going to find points here, Korea? It's got to be in with the hands of Park Ji-soo here, for sure. The reach from behind from Nichols. I'm not sure that's the best way to play Park Ji-soo defensively.
No, she always does that risk. That's what I was talking about. They risk all the time on offense and defense. But good job for Korea going in. They're going to sub her out, so they're going to struggle to find offense here. Spain is so good at just rotating, making you, get confused, mixed up. I think they do a wonderful job on both ends, truly. Hence why they're the third in the world, sorry.
Spain, yeah, absolutely. Uvina will come out here. I'm not sure what happened. She went down on her knees to adjust something on her sneakers. And she's going to the end of the bench. Doesn't seem like there's any problems. Wide open jump shot is good for Park Hae-jin. Much needed points there for Korea. And Spain will face their 2-3 zone down the other end.
Yeah, great little out of bounds play there for Korea. Easy offense they need.
Wide open here, and that won't drop from Nichols. And the defensive change-ups is working for Korea. Kim Han-byo will be one of their scoring options right now. You talked about a lack of options. Park turns the corner. She just made one jump shot. There's back-to-back J's for the number 5, Park Hae-jin. Mondello has seen enough, and he's called timeout. The dancers are on the floor, the players are in the benches, and a few words from Miss Stewart.
I would like to listen to the Spanish timeout, actually. My Spanish is pretty good.
Oh, go for it.
Vamos a jugar la jugada a puño helado, ¿de acuerdo? Vamos a jugar uno abajo, uno arriba, muy agresivos, con roles agresivos, ¿vale? Hey, ¿ha venido de mano a mano este último bloqueo directo? No. Bueno, ¿cómo nos meten estas canastas tan fáciles? Están metiendo canastas. ¿Y nosotros cuántas faltas llevamos? ¿Cero? Cero, una. ¿Por qué no gastamos faltas? ¿Vale? Bien. En defensa, vamos a cambiar en todo y si es necesario hacer faltas, ¿de acuerdo? Menos con Silvia, ¿de acuerdo? Venga, vamos a seguir dentro, ¿vale? Venga, vamos. 1, 2, 3.
All yours, Zenia.
Well, he talked about a play, arriba and abajo, which is one up and one down, maybe, I think. But also, he just talks about taking their time, relaxing, make sure that, good passes. And what else did he say? My Spanish wasn't that bad. I was quite surprised that I heard quite a lot in there.
Those two replays show where they let themselves down. The last 2 scoring points for Korea, and it was the same handoff play, turn the corner, and the help defense didn't show. And
he did talk about that in the timeout. He said, do you want to switch it or do you want to stay with it? And they said más o menos, which doesn't bother me.
He wasn't very animated, so he wasn't too upset, but I wonder if it happens again, he might get a little more irate. Turnover from Spain almost, no retrieve by Nichols. They might be left with a quick shot here. Palau arcs it up and scores. Wow. That's not bad.
She's like instant offense, Time is running down. There's 3 seconds. Just give it to Palau.
Here's Kang. Ball screen from Kim. We've got a foul on the... I think this is from... it's been Nichols with it.
No, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is just maybe hanging on to Kang as she turned the corner.
That's Rodriguez's second, so they sub for Torrance.
So Kang inbounds to Park. Park over to the other Kang. Kang fires up a 3. It just clips the rim and rebounded by Committee from Spain. Here's Dominguez. Reversal to Nichols. They're looking down to Hill. Hill got away with a little nudge. Oh, they got a foul. That's a... Oh, it's
an elbow.
Little ticky-tack call from 5. Yeah, Park Hae-jin. I think Hill got away with a push here on the high-low. Yeah, she's turned to the referee and say, "No way, Jose." Now what a Hill with the 3-point play. Here's Kang 7. Over to the other part. Kang fires up a jump shot. Now let's come back to Korea. Kim and Buell, backdoor cut to Kang, misses the reverse layup. And Dominguez will push. Full screen, that's a beautiful play from Spain, and Hill will finish. Textbook. Transition ball screen.
Great play from Hill there. I thought, as a foul's called, I thought that was disappointing for Korea not to come away with a basket that last possession. They did a great job moving Spain around on defense. Just unfortunate to not get that reverse layup.
I just find that move's a high-risk move, right? If you're off balance, you're too far away from the hoop, you're looking behind, it's almost better off to move
come to the other side.
Yeah, move the ball, get the ball moving, get somebody with a shot that's facing the hoop.
I only like that shot is when you're playing a taller player.
Playground stuff.
Yeah, like
or in the playground, 3 on 3, right?
A Hung Soo or a Brittany Griner or somebody with long length. You do the reverse layup to protect the ball under the rim.
Of course, yeah. We just missed a turnover there on the inbound play for Korea. So 13-point lead in the blink of an eye. It was 6 at the timeout. And now, since then, a 7-0 run for Spain. Dominguez here. Here's the baseline screen. Torrens comes up top. We've not seen her for a while. Here's Nichols. Nichols sends everybody away because we're going to school here. Now Nichols comes up with a education move there in the low post.
Lovely little fadeaway jumper.
Is that handoff that had some success for Korea just now. Kim looking for Kang. Backdoor for Kim. Kim goes up and is fouled by Laura Hill. And that will be her. It's Nichols' foul, excuse me, number 4.
Second foul.
Yeah, she'll go.
I think they've got that wrong. Look, Hill is in the replay there, and it was actually put on Nichols.
Was it Hill's foul, you thought?
I think so, yeah. But they've put it on.
Laura Nichols has got it, for sure, yeah. 2 shots here for Bai. Number 11 for Korea, Bai Hyun. This is a little bit of relief here for Korea, as 15 points is now 13. And a little 2-2-1 press up the floor here. I don't think this will bother Spain too much. That was another great pass from Dominguez to Torrens just at half court for sure. Back into the 2-3 zone.
But yet again, Korea switching it up once again. You know, sometimes it's so difficult to just read, but Spain is smart enough to answer.
Wide open Palau. I don't think she's hit a 3 yet. Looked like they might have clipped the side of the backboard now. I mean, it missed anyway, either way. Kang. Park here on the break. Great pass to Kim. Kim can't find the open Kim Danby in the corner. Deflected by Spanish hands. Palau, flick pass, one more, Dominguez, corner, missed. 2 shots went begging for Spain there, and Korea may have dodged a couple of bullets just before half-time. There's a 13-point lead, could have been much worse. Kim Danby on that far side. Low is Bai, number 11 for Korea, going against Jagai, is it? It is, yeah, D, and nothing coming from that offense. Palau into the lane. Torrens turns on the floor, Torrens, and turned over by Hyun here. Will she go one-on-one? Jagai, oh, it's poor play from Bai. No help, 1-on-3. And when you miss a shot against Spain, they'll make you pay for it.
Yeah, it's smart play by Dominguez here, just slowing Spain down. That was a quick offensive, defensive possession for both teams. She's very intelligent. Let's get a good shot here.
Dominguez in, and the foul against Bai.
I don't know why then my heart started racing a lot. I don't know why. I just got stressed. Maybe I was holding my breath watching those last 2 plays go back and forth. Thanks for having my back, mate.
First aid is in that corner, I think. Far right. You need to see somebody. Timeout here on the floor as Zania will get breath. And it must be, I don't know, the electric atmosphere here in the
arena. I don't know what happened. I think I just got so excited and I just let you speak that whole time. So thanks for having my back. That is why you're my partner in crime.
Absolutely. Alexander Nikolic Arena here at Zania. Alexander Nikolic inducted into the Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Not sure when. a good player in his time back in the 45 to 50, then became coach, early 50s, and a legend. One of the first national team coaches to beat the legendary Alexander Gomelsky of USSR, Soviet Union, for the Yugoslavian team. Coached both Crvena Zvezda and Partizan Belgrade here in Belgrade. His coaching genius was much admired by many here in Serbia, for sure, and the old Yugoslavia. Died in the year 2000 and has the arena named after him, a true legend. So that is my history of Alexander Nikolic. (35-22) Spain lead after almost 18 minutes of play here. 2:58 to go. Silvia Dominguez will get 2 free throws. Dominguez started, I think she started off with Estudiantes, you know, in Madrid before the 10 years in Salamanca, 5 and 5, 3 years in Ekaterinburg. One of Europe's top guards for sure.
Yeah, she's definitely disciplined. And also, when you need a bucket, you can always go to Dominguez. She can find an easy spot. Same with Palau.
A little pressure here from Spain as well. A little 1-1-2-1, I think it looked like. Just trying to get Korea a little out of their comfort zone. Gone back to a 2-3 zone too. Oh, they've matched up man-to-man now. It's even better play there from Spain. This 5 is Park for Korea. They're running out of time here. Park goes up and under, misses. It's red hands all over that ball. And Uvina breaks out of the pack with the ball. Marta Žagai with the ball screen. Žagai's down under the hoop. Dominguez down low to Hill. Hill going to work. Dominguez penetrates. Dominguez down to Žagai. Reverse layup, misses. And that's why I don't like it. Kang, number 3, to Park, 5. Over to Go back in the game. Go Ara. She started the game. Not a scoring threat too much, but... And that's probably why I picked up a drill way too early there. Kim Hanbul wide open. 3 is Kang for 3. Counts.
Great shot by Kang.
That has closed the gap to 12. Much needed there for Korea.
Yeah, that's disappointing for Spain because they took a leaf out of Korea's book and changed up their defensive style too there. Good shot by Kang.
Uvina nails it. That, the response there from Cristina Uvina.
Right back at you.
Yeah, right back at it, as you said. And that's the ability of this Spanish team. Uvina now plays, I might have mentioned before, in Prague, Uska Prague team. I know I think they're in the EuroLeague, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kang short on that 15-footer. And you almost feel like Korea have to get points every time down the floor. That's a foul from Kim Han-byul. As Torrance throws it hard off the back, but I'm not sure why. Is that Kim's second foul?
That's her third.
Third foul. I'm not sure why. Why would Kim make that foul then? There's that good ball move from Korea. They're in the corner. Kang unloads for the 3. She has 7 points for the game.
And then Uvina right there, answering right back with the 3-pointer.
That was her first scoring effort of the game. Dominguez, backdoor goes Žagai. Oh, it's a good look for Hill. Hill, will she dish this one out? She will indeed. Torrance corner, short. Žagai the rebound and toss it back to Dominguez. And we'll get a nice little run into a ball screen maybe. No, it doesn't need it. Dominguez goes to work under the hoop, fade away. Foul against number 11 for Korea. The other by Hayun.
And that's what I was talking about, Dominguez. You know, the shot clock's running down and you need something. She just says, spread out, I've got it. And she puts her head down. She'll get a great, you know, high percentage shot either to the rim or jump shot, and she gets fouled. And
so many times you see players calling for ball screens and they get a matchup they don't really want in the first place. Dominguez said, I want this matchup.
Get out the way.
And we're going to work, yeah?
Yeah.
It's what I'm paid for. Dominguez missed the first one, gets the second. The gap is 16 now, 41-25. Spain are not missing a beat from their gold medal last summer here in Belgrade. They must fancy this court.
Oh yes, that's correct. The Europeans were
Actually, I don't
here.
think it was on this court, was it? I think it was in the main arena in Belgrade, the bit bigger arena. This one holds about 7,000. The big arena.
It's 20, I think.
20,000. Here's Go Ara. Park Ji-soo comes up, well defended by Hill. Hill doubles the pick and roll. Great defense, great what? The Shage came flying over to help out. Put the fire out, as I say.
Yeah.
You know, the double team up top, that left Park wide open, and Shage comes flying over to got it. No fear in Marta Shage.
And great, wonderful rotation between the Spanish defense. You know, you get past one and there's one right behind her,
Absolutely.
ready to back her up.
They're on a piece of string, aren't they? Just pulling each other around. As one goes to help, the next one helps that helper. 3.9 on the shot clock. Spain will get another possession. This is going to be tough for Korea to get points off this. It'll be Kang with the effort. Kang goes up, fires up a one-handed three, and it's red hands all over it. Break out the pack is Kirel Casas in the game for the first time, I believe. Shage one-on-one will go all the way. Soft touch. That is all about the one-on-one.
Yeah, that was definitely a lovely, poetic dancing Spanish move to the rim. Beautiful finish there by Zalgai, as it's 25-43, Spain up.
And high fives all around as they will head off to the locker room, buoyed by this. Numbers.
Yeah, again, I think the free throw line shows how aggressive Spain is, 9 from 11, and also shooting 36%, okay. And then the rebounding game is even there, assists 12 to 11, and then the steals there, 8 steals for Spain, only 1 for Korea, and I guarantee you from those 8 steals, it's guaranteed points. And then Rodriguez with the 3 points that we saw, and then Pak with the 12 points, sorry, from the 3-point line. You know, Spain has imposed themselves in this game early, very early. As we see some of the highlights, they've just truly shown their class. As we see Palau there shoot an easy jump shot.
We've got Chema Bucheta, head coach of Great Britain, walking over to find out what we're doing. Well,
He's trying to put me off.
We're reviewing these highlights, and Spain, I know Chema Bucheta will be watching these highlights with intent look, although he's probably seen Spain enough. He's probably nightmares about this Spanish team over the years.
Yeah, they're here to scout. They have Korea the next game and Spain the following.
Chema gives us a thumb up as he walks off. I love going back to Great Britain, all right? I said in the press conference, Great Britain is a new dawn. A new age is dawning, right? And Chema Bucheta is the general, the floor general in charge of this. He knows exactly what he's got. And we saw Joanna Lida teared up when she talked about where this team could go. They can beat this Korean team. I mean, I'm looking at this 20 minutes here. We see Spain have gone to work, 18-point lead right now. That finish there from Laura Gil just personifies how well this Spanish team, they've not missed a beat. They come in here, they run their plays, they run their offense, they run at speed, they give teams a lot of problems. That's why they're number 3 in the world. And who's to say they're not number 2 in the world?
Correct. I just think that they're just so skilled and well-rounded and long, and also they're just helping each other. You saw there on defense, you know, somebody blows by you, the next person's right behind. So I definitely think that's why they're up 43-25. I did expect Korea to be a little bit more quicker out of the gates, but you know, Korea has tried to throw different things, different defensive looks, zones, man-to-mans, presses to slow Spain down, but it doesn't matter. And with Rodriguez shooting so well, 3 for 3, I think, or 3 for 4, they're not phased, they're not bothered. And truly at this high level and at their stage of being 3rd in the world, they're showing their true character and their real strength of how good Spanish basketball is.
Exactly right. We see the last 2 there from Marta Jaga. That made it the 18-point lead before the break. And an interception there from Cristina Ovina. We will leave you with these last few replays. We'll join you in about 10 minutes and we'll get for the second half. This is a great day all over Europe here. Ostend and Bourges will be kicking off, tipping off around about 6 o'clock GMT. We're here in Belgrade with 4 games, as the group in Foshan that was heading there is now here in Belgrade. But wonderful day's action. If you like basketball, you're going to love this. There is action, world-class action all over the shop. And we'll see you in about 10 minutes of time.
Očekujemo drugo poluvreme meča između Španije i Koreje. Ne zaboravite također početak takmičenja u drugoj grupi popodne, 2 meča, a naravno spektakl Srbija, Sjedinjene Američke Države.
Turns. Buquete. Behind the back to Burani. What a pass! Tied again at 71.
Oh, behind the back. The crowd loves it. Oh, yeah! Bank it in. What a play. See if that brings her to life.
Look at the pass again. Oh my goodness me! That is ridiculous. Carprio, the greatest showwoman. Lead him. miscommunication, and Johannes is there. Oh boy, isn't she special?
I mean, in this game alone, I think she has all the top 5 plays of the day. Look at this.
Xiaoting has it, shakes and bakes, spins, puts it up! Xiaoting with the spin! She spun the other way this time. She put us all in a spin.
Welcome back, everyone. This is halftime. Game 2 of the first day of action. FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. We've got 3 venues around Europe. Ostend, Bourges, and here in Belgrade, Serbia. 16 teams looking to fill 12 Olympic places, which doesn't quite tell the story because Japan and USA have already qualified by being host and world champions for the USA. So really 14 teams looking for 10 places, Zania. A win gets you one step there, but not quite.
What do you think about the first half? It hasn't been a very good start.
We've got some interviews. We'll listen in here for Coach Lee Mong-kyu.
그렇게 강한 팀이라고 생각하지는 않는데 우선 우리 팀의 목적은 영국이나 중국에 있기 때문에 여기에 어떤 그런 기대를 걸지는 않지만 그래도 맞춰 나가려고 노력하고 게임을 하고 있습니다.
We more focused on the game against the Great Britain and China, so we know that Spain is a good team, but we are trying to be like toe-to-toe with Spain.
Good luck, thank you. A very strong performance in the first half. What are your thoughts?
For me, it's a surprise win in the half time, 18 points up. Korea is a great team, good defender, and good shooter 3 points. But our defense
very, very, very good. And now in this third quarter, fourth quarter, better. Our defense will have better for no dejar entrar dentro a Corea otra vez.
Yeah, not lose this advantage and not let them to come back in the game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Some prophetic words there from Lucas Mondello. Don't let them back in the game. I mean, that probably anybody who took a lead in the game at halftime would just want to let the other team back, would you?
Yeah, and he said, you know, he is surprised by Korea, but then if you heard the Korean coach, he's saying we're not worried about Spain. Our true test is with Great Britain and with China. So this, you know, if you are using it as a practice game because you know Spain is that much better than you, you need to work on certain things. Do you know what I mean? You've got to use this game as to prepare you for the other two games. But like Coach Mandela said, he's surprised that Korea is down so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm easy either way. Spain by far is a better team, right?
Correct.
So do you, as Korea, do you come in like half-baked? You don't really care? I don't see that either. I don't see the Korean players not caring that, okay, well, we're not going to try today, we're going to try tomorrow. I don't see that attitude. But the only thing I would say with that, maybe he's going to play more players, and possibly now he'll play more bench players in the second half, knowing full well that, okay, we're not going to win this game, which he may well look at very early on in the third period.
Right. And the Spanish mentality is that they do just want to fine-tune their greatness. Do you know what I mean? They want to show at every level, every team, because it's rare that you play the Asian teams until the Olympic Games. So it's a great experience for them, and just show off their skills. It's fun to play with your national team.
That's a good point, because I think Great Britain was saying the same thing. We don't get to play Asian teams very often, so here's a great opportunity to expand the world of basketball with this FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. Here we go, third period underway. Korea looking at a deficit of 18 points right now, 43-25, and they need to work hard to get themselves back in this game. Kim Dan-bi will penetrate to begin with. It's Kang that's met with a bit of a wall. In low to Park Ji-soo. She'll fade. Hasn't had many looks today, Park Ji-soo in the low post. And look at that, the loose ball goes Spain's way straight away. And you figure the levels of intensity is different between these two teams. Spain, high intensity, very fluid, very speedy.
And also they just move the ball. All 5 players will touch the ball here. As there's a shot from Hill, which is a wild miss. But they move the ball throughout their whole offense.
Yeah, Kim Dan-bi hit the deck. I'm surprised the referee didn't call that, because Laura Hill was the help side defender that almost impeded Kim Dan-bi as she went to try and score.
Yeah, Kim fell kind of awkwardly there, so I'm glad she's got back up. She wipes her feet off.
Sideline for Spain. No score yet in the second half. Dominguez will come up top. The little floor general fires up a 3. Misses in and out. Rebound goes to Kang.
Korea's lucky there, because Dominguez is somebody you do not want to leave wide open.
No, exactly right. Kim Dan-bi goes up and left wanting on that little layup. That was wide open. This is the side of Kim Dan-bi I saw at certain times in 2017 at the Asia Cup. Hill goes up and scores. Laura Hill. Nice little ball screen to the baseline. Probably the most difficult ball screen to defend, that one down to the baseline.
Yeah, I would agree. But Korea needs to make these little bunnies if they're going to chip away at this score. Kim Dan-bi, she needs to score that little layup. That's easy.
Wide open is Kang for the 3. Clips the front of the rim and drops nothing. Torrens off to the break. Palau. It's a layup fest. Leah Palau adds 2 more to her tally.
You should really give that bucket to Nichols, because she ran down deep and she knew Palau was going to follow her wide open for the easy 2.
Just pinned off the defender, didn't she?
Correct, so smart.
And legally too. Park Ji-soo settles Jay, and that could be a push in the back there from Park, not seen by the referees. Kim lines went up from downtown, and again, red hands all over it. Korea just struggling to stay with the pace. the intensity and the physicality of this game. Dominguez layup, good. The lead, 24.
Dominguez really slices her way through to the basket.
Yeah, and that's when you need your help defense, right?
Correct.
Ball screens are always there, and Dominguez there trying to help out. No call again from the referees. Hill quite happy to play dodgems and knock people over.
Yeah, there's definitely a lid on the basket for Korea right now.
Park Ji-soo has to, turns it over. I was about to say has to show her dribbling skills, but her passing skills were definitely left wanting there. Gives it right to Palau, and look at the patience and discipline of this Spanish team. They know they've got a turnover straight into their offense. High-low foul from Kim Han-byul, who complains to the referee. That's a fourth foul. Third, sorry.
To me, Korea looks a little bit tired here, fatigue, as Park just turned over the ball, and we see...
I just said they did, that his fourth foul for Kim Han-byul. Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting you.
No, it's okay. We want to get correct who the foul was on. But I was just saying that Korea looks very fatigued as they make 2 substitutions, which is very smart, because they just look a bit winded, in my opinion.
Well, here's an interesting substitution to Azane. I'm going to draw your attention to it. Number 22 is Koo Seul. Didn't play the first half, and this is the Korea's first attempt to play more bench players, get some rest for the starters, and prepare for the next 2 games. GB in 48 hours and China in 72 hours. And the foul there as Torrens goes up to shoot it. This will go against 7, Kang E-jung.
Here we see the pass and the foul against Torrens. She makes her way yet again back to the free throw line. Spain, they're doing a great job putting the pressure on Korea to really defend them around the rim. And they're at the free throw line yet again.
Torrens hits the first one. I'm going to draw attention to something else too. There are 4 Kims on this Korean team.
Yes.
2 of them have not entered the game yet. Obviously, we've seen Kim Dan-bi and Kim Han-byul. My feeling is at some point we'll have a few more Kims on the floor at the same time.
That'll be fun.
I will need a lot of help, I'm telling you. This is 11 here by Hyun. Over to Park Hae-jin. Park Ji-soo is down low. It's a great target, picked off by Albert Torrens, and that's Koo in the game for the first time. Torrens goes up against 3 defenders, misses, and Korea, they look a little wanting right now, this Korean team.
But also they're just showing their passes, they're looking, and Torrens picked that off so easily.
Yeah, Park Ji-soo is the superstar of this team and now is having to do a lot of work out there. Torrens, 3 into the sky is nothing but twine, Azania. I didn't hear the noise, but I know you love it.
I do. Yeah.
Exactly right. It is getting to be a bit of exhibition right now as the lead is now 29.
But for me, Korea being so easy to guard. You know, they're really showing their passes. And look, there's Torrens again, getting her hands to it.
Shot clock goes off. Great box out from Nichols on Park Ji-soo. And timeout for head coach Lee Moon-kyu, as he has seen enough. The deficit at the break was 18. It is now 29 at 4 minutes and 32 seconds into the 3rd period. One-way traffic.
지수가 일로 들어와. 그러면 이 사람이 이렇게 들어올 거 아니야. 그때 내 옆 슛 쏴. 알았지? 그리고 치고 들어가서 여기 주면 지수야.
So Zania, I know your Spanish is good. Your Korean is not very good. But what do you think Coach Lee Min-kyu was saying that. I did notice that he had somebody there to wipe the board for him after he'd used it a couple of times.
Wow.
So, and what was he saying in the timeout, do you think?
I'm not particularly sure. My Korean is awful.
I know that.
But
you're coaching how?
But I think what I was talking about is this, you know, fake the passes, mislead Spain in some sort of way. They're making it way too easy for them, where they're just passing them the ball directly into their hands. So hopefully they can just, you know, set something up, set good screens as Spain starts their offense here.
We have another sub in for Korea. That's Sim Sung-young, who didn't play the first half. She would probably be considered one of the backup players. Rodriguez to get a jump shot. Oh, great rebound from Nichols. This could be a sign of travel there from the referee. A sign of Nichols turns around. Oh my goodness.
My Spanish is good. She
Laura say, where was the call? Where was the call?
Please.
Oh yes, I see where the call should have been. Kang said travel. Yeah, and she was right. Here's Sim So-young. A good matchup with her and Dominguez, height-wise, I think. Sim Sung-young goes in. There's Park Ji-soo. Had very few clean looks today, Park Ji-soo.
Yeah, I think Laura Nichols is making her job really, really hard. She's just being physical with her.
Yep. Uvina down to Nichols. Nichols flicks it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez loves the three. Gone a little cold since that first half, 3 in a row. Sim So-young, wow, that's a quick shot too. Count it though. Kang Hae-jung, just catch and shoot. I am not sure that's the way they're going to get back that 26-point deficit, but all credit to Kim there.
Worth a try.
Yeah, exactly right. Dominguez from Rodriguez. Uvina now. Again, that baseline ball screen. Foul's going to go against 11 by Hayun.
How we talked about Spain on a string on their defense here. Their
you see
offense,
the foul there. From
you see the foul.
Sorry.
It's okay. Their offense is the exact same way. As soon as somebody drives, comes off a pick and roll, they all move. They all, you know, are looking for the ball. They don't stand still very often. They're cutting and moving towards the ball.
Oh, they're top players. Uvina, great penetration. Guvino goes off one leg, a little hard on the backboard. Great pass down to Hill. Rodriguez to Dominguez. Dominguez, little hesitation. Oh, it's beautiful. Sylvia Dominguez comes up with a nice looking move, finger roll. I love the hesitation. Took back Joanna Leadham Warner's hesitation. That was to die for as well. Sim So-young goes in low. Looked like she was carrying the ball at one point there. Another great pass out to Kang. It'll go back to Sim.
5 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get something up.
Park Ji-soo being shown the baseline, and Laura Hill will probably be better off serving, just playing behind the next time. Give her the baseline, an easy 2. Hill brings Park forward. An up and under move from Hill. That might usher a substitution for Laura Hill. Maybe looking a little tired out there. Bai goes in. Park Ji-soo. Oh no. Rodriguez, I'm not sure, did much there. Park Ji-soo looked like she lost control of the ball and then feigned to say she was trying to shoot. Here's the replay, look.
It's a foul.
Then goes, you think so?
Yeah, she hits her hand right there.
There's the baseline shown from Hill.
Right.
And the new sub in the game for Spain, Maria Conde, 22. We have trouble getting it in here. Deflection from Uvina. It will stay with Korea. They're down by 26. 3:04 left in this third period. Sim to inbound. Park wants it over the top. Penetration from Korea's number 22, Koo. Missed it. Nice looking move though. Here's Hill. Back out to Uvina. Uvina calls the horn set. Marta Jargai gives her one screen. Jargai could shoot it off the horns. Oh, drained it. Thought she had a foot very close to the line, but the referees were no hesitation to give the 3.
Yeah, great possession there by Spain. They set that offense up for Zaga. They knew who they wanted to have the shot, and they got it and they executed.
He's parking the high post. You haven't seen much of this. Goes down low, spins. Great defense from Laura Hill. Park comes up with a move, and Uvina collects. Uvina will just run this break. Baseline ball screen. Jargai wide open. She made one just now, a little short on that one.
Too wide open on that one.
Good looking play from Spain though. Sue into the lane, great jump stop, good footwork by, goes up, foul, no. Laura Hill, a little bit of a contact, great move from Bai though. Here's Conde, a little reversal here from Jargai to Uvina. Conde looking to get open. Rodriguez up top. Conde, baseline drive. Oh, a little flick shot. Thank you very much, says Maria Conde. Welcome to the party.
Love that. Hand to the air, into the cup.
And
Lovely
then
move.
smile to the cameras as you run back on D. That's the way it used to be done.
Yeah, but that's too easy. That's way too easy for Korea. I don't care if this game doesn't mean anything to them. One-on-one defense is a must.
Yes, exactly right. Uvina calls thumbs up on this play here. Spain just deciding to run a little bit of half court rather than break. Back screen for Conde. Rodriguez up top. Jargai goes back door. Conde for three. In and out. That may stay with Spain, you know. Referees aren't sure. Now the referee's giving it to Korea.
Referees have done a lovely job so far on this this tournament.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. I think they've done a great job using their tools, talking to each other, and then going to the video replay if they don't know. Outstanding job.
So Korea have downsized, and by that I mean they've taken out Park Ji-soo at 6'7". They may rest her for the rest of the game, I feel. Park's back in the game, and Kim Han-byul is in the game. She's got 4 fouls, so maybe Park Ji-soo maybe have to come in if the Park Ji-soo fouls out. He's by. Kim goes back door. 5 is Park. Park goes in for a layup. That's hit the wrong side of the rim and missed. Uvina, who seems to be everywhere right now, Christina Uvina. Great player. That's another bad pass either. Rodriguez has 2 more for her tally, and she has 14 for the game.
Yeah, great poise by Uvina, and Rodriguez is the reverse layup that she
scored.
scored.
Reverse layup. You like that reverse layup?
I
yes.
like it. You don't.
Well, that was a hook shot to me. That wasn't a reverse layup. You see, that was a hook shot. You can deal with that. Now, what's the referee's going to say? Park has dribbled in. The referee's going to say it's come off a Spanish hand last. She looks up to the scoreboard. All she'll see is 11.1 seconds.
And 4 seconds.
Oh, sorry, 4 seconds and 11 in the quarter. Get me confused there.
You need to get a shot up in 4 seconds. If they can get the ball in bounds, they do.
Park goes in, up and under, a little flick shot, misses. Now, how long have they got? 5, 6 seconds. Uvina again. Oh, they're running out of time. Not sure Uvina needed to pick that up. Travel by the referees. I don't think Christina Uvina knew what was on the clock. The end of 3. It's a 31-point lead, 63-32. It is becoming a rout for sure. You like to think there's always a way back for teams. It's going to be tough, right?
Yeah, it's definitely tough, especially how Spain is playing right now. They're playing outstanding, as you can see. It's all Spain getting to the free throw line, the three-pointer. They're 6 from 16, and then 53%. And then 9 from 30%. Korea's shooting from 2. It's just not good enough. And this is the Spanish show, and I'm here for it.
You're here for it. I love it. So you see some highlights here. It's beautiful. I mean, that was Leah Palau. That was early in the 3rd period. You think this is just too easy. Torrens, wide open 3. Defense playing behind the handoff. It's a no-go anywhere in the world, isn't it, really?
Right. And what's so good about Spain, this highlight reel will be every player who's played. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody's really outshining each other yet. You know, Torrens, Rodriguez, everyone is playing such wonderful and true Spanish-style basketball, which I think is a joy to watch.
At the break, Korea had 20. They got 32 now, so they're actually on par for what they did. They 16 at the end of the 1st quarter. They scored 9 in the 2nd. They scored 12 in the 3rd. They're just not a high-volume producing team. Moving forward, where just suppose Korea lose this, which, okay, we're close. It's not great right now. Where do they find their victory? Against Great Britain?
Yeah, between Great Britain, I think it's probably the that's the next game.
This
so
team can't beat China, can it?
I don't think so. Not with Hangzhou and their height and their post play, and then Xiaoting also playing great basketball. I don't think they're going to look for their victory in their last game. They're going to look in the next game, which is GB. So that is truly their final. That is their ticket. Both teams will be battling for their only win.
Saturday afternoon. Join us if you can. Spain to start third period here. Conde over the little handoff at the high post. Lovely little offense down to heel. Wide open is Jagai. That is money for Marta Jagai. It used to be pesos, didn't it? But now it's euros, so it doesn't really ring a bit as much. It is definitely money, Marta. A little fadeaway there from number 9, Sim Sung-young.
The bank is still open.
It's exactly right. The diminutive Sim Sung-young gets her first points of the game. Uvina to heel. There's that little hand up. I love this play. Kim Han-byul turns them over. Now she went 1-on-3 last. Got that play in the first half. Settles for a three-pointer. And that's just playing into Spain's hands, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. She could have waited a little bit longer for at least somebody to come
Some
and
help.
rebound. Yeah.
Good pass down low. Conde, the fadeaway. Maria Conde for 2. She has 4 for the game. Is Sim Sung-young, guarded by Christina Uvina, just paying close attention to the little number 9 from Korea, Kim. Sim Sung-young, well, Kim had the jump shot eventually. Down low to Park. Kim again, the fadeaway is short. Conde the rebound. Conde's a tall player, Azania.
Yeah, she is. Look,
Oh,
here
she's
she
going
is.
for the alley-oop.
Yeah, she was.
Back door. Uvina finds Conde.
Conde I haven't seen play before. She's definitely new to this team.
Part of the young team. Laura Hill has a 15-footer. And Sim Sung-young off to the races. Great pass out here to Park. Park turns the corner. Wide open is number 7, Kang A-jong. They're not shy in shooting a quick shot here, Korea. I'm not sure that's the best way to prepare for your next game. Conde for 3. She's taken 1 already. She's 0 for 2 now from the three-point line. We've got a foul here from Laura Hill, who walks straight to the bench as she sees a sub coming, Laura Nichols.
Also, what I'm impressed with by Spain is their tremendous amount of offense. They haven't played the same play back-to-back. Usually, you know, if a play's working for you, you keep going back to that until it goes broke. And
well,
they've done a tremendous job of changing it up.
There is a school of thought that says you're more difficult to scout
if you play everything.
If you mix it up. Yeah, I mean, in Canada where I am now, the coach loves the 3 goes down there from 5, Park Hae-jin. Saying in Canada where I am now, the coach loves to just keep mixing up the offenses. And as long as you've got a big bank of them, it's very difficult to know what's coming next.
Right. I like that. I didn't think of that.
Yep. Great move from Karel Casas, who gets her name on the score sheet for the first time. The number 10 for Spain. She looks like she's ready for a few minutes in this 4th period.
And I think the Spanish will do the same. Empty out their bench, let everyone play, get minutes.
I'm trying to think who we haven't seen. We haven't seen Nogai Low. She might be the only one we haven't seen yet, actually. All 11 players have been on the floor for Spain except for Nogai Low. Nice bank shot there from Kang A-jong on the buzzer. And there's a bit of a trade, basket trade for both these teams. Uvina just calling the play. It's a side fist.
Alter Beth means again. So this is the first time they're playing back-to-back same plays.
Oh, wow. There you go. Foul here from Nichols. Moving screen. It was Sim Sung-young that hit the deck. And the referees were keen to see that Nichols is biting the lip there. I'd love to see a replay whether how much of a foul this was and how much the player maybe just made the most of it. Into the game comes Kim Min-jung. This is a Kim we haven't seen yet. With the ball is Park. By with the screen. Sim Sung-young. He's over on this near side. Here's Kim Min-jung. Park Hae-jin. Penetrates, loves the left-handers. Park, and sweet little left it is. And all of a sudden, Korea are finding ways to score. But it's one of those games where
they've dug themselves too deep.
The pressure's off, right?
Right. But that's good. As the Korea coach, nice.
Oh, nice move from Conde. Nice touch off the backboard. Kang caught out by the spin. Really had no foot movement to deal with it. The lead is back to 30 again.
Lovely spin by Conde. For me, if I'm the Korea coach and I'm a player on this team, I want to, show and build my trust with the coach. You want to show that you can defend, you can score.
Absolutely right. Conde wide open. Oh, she's missed it. I think probably Conde could have used the backboard there. They're going to give this ball to Korea. Now, the referees may change their mind. Both pointed to Korea. Now they want to talk about it. This is a rock, paper, scissors time or what?
Here we go. We can see it from the replay. Goes over the rim, and they might...
South Korea, I think, isn't it?
I think you're right.
Yeah, they will give it to Spain after much debate. So Tamara Abalde's in the game. Looking down my line, Abalde was one I'd missed, hadn't played yet.
Right, Tamara, yeah, she hadn't played either. But she's a lovely lean body, and no doubt.
Plays in Valencia. Here's Casas. Oh, it's not a great looking pass. A lot of work to do there for Abalde to score from there. Abalde's long.
Yep.
My word, a great target. Well, Casas says, I'll have the jump shot then if you don't want to score it yourself. Look at this, great penetration. One of the hardest skills to do, score off the dribble like that for guards. Kim goes through, and Park Hae-jin, who loves this left-hand drive. I wonder if she'll set up Casas for this again. There's the left-hand ball screen. Kim Min-jung goes in, turned over. Good hands in the cookie jar there from 22 Conde. Rodriguez goes in and will find an easy lane. Can't quite get the bounce off the backboard though. Sim Sung-jung, great pass to Kang, back to Sim, to Park.
Well done for Spain to get back in transition. Korea's doing a much better job speeding Spain up.
Kim Min-jung misses the layup there off the backdoor cut. Leah Palau in transition. Carol Casas. Oh no, that's not going to work. Casas turns around to Abalde and says, "You must have known that was going to happen." Here we go.
This would have been spectacular for sure. Top 5 play.
Where are you? Where are you? It was Tamara Abalde, wasn't it, that missed it? Anyway, here we are, back again. Foul against Abalde here. Just a little too much pressure against 11 by Hae-yoon. 10 in the game for Korea's Kim Dan-bi. Kang Hae-jung comes out. Here's Sim So-young. Kim Min-jung is 8 here. Back to Park. Park loves this left-hand drill. Great crossover. Park, pump fake, no good. The block from Abalde, too tall. Palau transition through the legs. Leah Palau goes up, scores. That is classic.
I hope they show this replay because the control in the air to bring the ball with both hands and just the precise shot, that is great offense. That. Yeah, you can't defend that.
No, very tough. Very tough. She hung in the air for a split second.
Right, and she's 40 years old, people. This is wonderful that she fouls there.
I think she wants a sub.
Yeah, she probably does.
No, there's nothing coming. Palau with the foul, holds her hand up straight away. What a true servant for Spanish basketball.
No, here you go. Here's the sub for her.
At some point, she will enter the, you're right, the foul to get out. That must, I don't think Mondello saw it quick enough, and she will take her seat. At some point, she's going to get into coaching, right? You'd think Leah Palau.
Yeah, she does coach a little bit, I think. I'm pretty sure I've seen her on some sidelines for the Spanish team.
I think you're right, actually. I think she was one of the junior teams. I think I remember reading that. Go back and research that. So head coach there, Lee Moon-Kyu. He's got 3 minutes 24 seconds left in this game. His eyes are obviously now on the road for this team. What can they get out this last 3 minutes and so change to get them moving forward?
For Korea?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I definitely think just one-on-one defense. It's way too easy. Yes, Spain are the more skilled and athletic team, but I think moving forward here, you do have GB, the next game, which you do have a Temifek Bentley, who is just as skilled, athletic, long and lean. So I would say you put in, you know, some sorts of defense and stuff ready for the next game. You do have a rest day, which means they'll have a day of prep.
Yes, exactly so. Bai lines up a long two, I think it was. It's just, I'm not sure if it did clip the rim or not. Anyway, either way, it's Spain's ball. 34 points the margin of the lead. It could be a much worse. I think Spain have taken the foot off the gas this fourth period, especially, and Korea have found different ways to score for the bench players.
Yeah, and he's also subbed a lot, so everyone's had a chance to come out and play.
Well, Casas is lively, isn't she? Very much lively. Who's the foul could be on either Kim here. We've got Kim Dan-bi 10 and Kim Min-jung 8. It's gone against Kim Dan-bi, number 10 for Korea.
Casas going strong. She is definitely a ball straight to the rim. Really strong.
Well, she's got a point to prove, right?
Yeah.
She's sat on the bench for 3 quarters. Here she is coming in. She's proven to Mondello that don't forget about me on the end of the bench.
Right. Sub me in, coach. I'm ready.
I am 18. Just don't forget me. 18 number, right, by the way. This is both free throws. Good rebound there from Abalde. Rodriguez decides to run the horn set. Conde the pick and roll. They both want to roll to the hoop. I thought somebody was supposed to pop there for a 3. Post up here from Dominguez goes in anyway. Dominguez had come up with the rebound. Look out to Conde. Wide open in the corner here is Rodriguez. The foul will go against Kim Min-jung this time.
Spain's doing a wonderful job getting second possessions for it. Abalde's getting, you know, tipped, and even before Nichols now on the bench, but they're just getting extra possessions for their team, making it very difficult. Korea has to box out and only give Spain one tough shot.
Well, you've got 2 players on the floor for Korea who haven't played many minutes at all. Great move in Abalde there with a little reverse flying little finger roll with a left hand. 36 the difference. I say you got 2 players for the Korean team who didn't play much the first half at all. They're there to get experience, so they're getting schooled in a lot of different areas here. Here's Kim Min-jung. Comes off to Park. Park turns the corner with that familiar left hand and the head fake. Off the backboard. Well, we've seen a bit of that from Park.
I always struggled shooting that backboard shot.
Did you?
Yeah, I just don't know. My eyes couldn't focus on what I wanted to shoot.
I always say you bigs never practice enough. That's mine. Never practice enough.
I'm gonna get my big teammates on you later.
Great pass down low. Couldn't quite. The big there for Spain. Maria Conde couldn't quite get the backboard shot there. You're exactly right.
You see how it rolled out?
Yeah.
I always used to panic.
3 is long for Kim Dan-bi. Now Kim Dan-bi's got a lot of experience. The inconsistency from Kim Dan-bi is what worries me. I saw it in the Asian Cup. I'm seeing it today. She's a starter. Much more needed from her. Rodriguez down low. What a catch from Abalde. Turn in the lane and the dish. Casas, 3! What a beautiful play. The pass from Tamara Abalde made everything there. Casas is having a decent game here. A foul. They want a foul to get Nogai low in the game. Everybody's trying to foul. Look, 3 is good from Kang. And at last, Lucas Mondello can get his sub in the game. I think he called timeout to get her in the game too. Conde comes out, Nogai low comes in.
Coach called a timeout to try and get a sub, but
there was confusion everywhere. The dancing girls are on. The timeout was called. They've messed everybody up here. Coach he's saying we were trying to foul.
He's so
and now
smart.
they're making him take the time. I thought he gets called timeout and time in straight away. He's explaining to the referee, we tried to foul, you didn't call it. We're trying to get a sub in. I called timeout. The girls came under dance. They then rushed off, realizing the game was going to restart. Now Mondello is explaining, I think coach needed to just move on, coach. Now he's being given the timeout, and the girls are not coming up.
There was that lovely.
Oh, it's a foot on the. Do you see the foot on the line there?
Oh, really?
It looked like it. Yeah.
That's. Oh no.
That's down the other end. That was from Kang. Mondello still explained to the referee.
He did. I saw him signal a timeout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said timeout, but
then he was explaining that the players were trying to foul to get the sub in the first place.
Right. There he is.
Because I don't think after, well, you know, it's a good point. I mean, they were scored on, so therefore they should be able to sub, shouldn't they? Does the defensive team sub? Yes, they do.
Anyway, last minute of the action.
Get the rule book out, please.
And the
Casas, Dominguez, Nogai is at last in the game. She might get a touch here too. Little shot, and she'll get 2 points. Everybody has scored, I think, for Spain now. No, I'm wrong. Oh, yes, they have. Look at that. Everybody on that scoreboard has scored. Korea will get a couple of shots here to try and get some inroads. Kim Dan-bi out to Kang. Kim Min-jung into the low post, fade away, short. Spain will get the last shot. I'm not even sure they need to take the shot, you know, they might just dribble this one out.
Yeah, I think so. And Dominguez, like,
well, points differential. You don't. I guess you don't dribble out in this, do you? All points are important. They'll just run this down as far as they can. Su Sung-young is getting interested in defense. Dominguez flicks it up to Nogai Low, and 2 more points for the youngster Nogai Low.
Lovely basketball there, Dominguez. See what I mean? Just so smart. Took her time on that last play and got exactly what she wanted.
And that is the end of game 2. The scoreline says it all. It was Spain from the very first tip, I think, that dominated this performance. 83 points to 46. A thoroughly entertaining game, it has to be said. But what a domineering performance from the number 3 in the world. Korea have some work to do, Azania.
They sure do, definitely. As Korea, their bow to say thank you. But Spanish, it was all the Spanish show. I'm sorry, it was a full showcase of all their moves, all their players. Coach played everyone on the bench. It was a true spectacular performance from them for their first game, and they probably haven't had a lot of prep together, 5 days, but you know, they're a great team. As they, you know, applaud the crowd for supporting them, and also see you later, GB coach. Shema there, but no, I think Korea, considering they didn't respect this game, I didn't think they learned enough and put in enough of their.
So you're going on the coach's halftime words when he openly said his focus was on the next 2 games.
He said that.
So you think that may have transmitted itself to the players, and you see the statistic come up here.
Yeah.
Zania, 2 free throws for the whole game for Korea.
Right, and that just shows you they weren't aggressive enough, and exactly what the coach said at the halftime. We're not worried about Spain, so I think that's the wrong mindset. I think that's the wrong, you know, look to this game. I think you try how Spain did. They ran everything in their repertoire. They tried everything. They played everyone, and it was their true. You know, Rodriguez there, she was their best player, 17. But I just think I wasn't impressed with Korea. If you know that your next game is GB, you need to play against the best. For myself, I always used to play against men players or, you know, bigger players, and Spain is the biggest.
Yeah.
And sure. I just don't think they executed enough or played their style. So I'm not sure if that has even helped them anyway moving forward onto the Great Britain game.
Well, yeah, and you look at the stats there. Park Ji-soo, double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds. If you're scoring 17 out of 46, you know, she's the tallest player on the Korean team by far. At world level, you need backup, right? You
Correct.
need some, you can't just go with one big, no.
Yeah, it's not a one-man show for sure.
And you're going to get out-rebounded very, very easily with just one big.
Correct. And, you know, I don't know, I think it was just too strong of a show for Spain.
Yeah.
Just difficult. And
they got a lot of guns,
showed,
a lot of guns, big arsenal. They're a very, very potent team for sure.
And they're all smiles over there. They're very relaxed, and they just had fun with it. And that's something that people forget to have in tournaments like this. People get so wound up and being so serious, and you know, it is an enjoyable game, and these are professional athletes, which is their full-time job.
Yeah, and I think you can enjoy yourself when you're leading by 20 points.
Well, yeah, correct.
That helps.
But still, even just being, you know, smiling, high-fiving, light-head, you know, just staying within the game, where I think Korea got a little bit out of hand. But, you know, this is a 3-game tournament. There is another 2 chances playing Great Britain and then on to China the following games. So they definitely need a win somewhere along those lines, or they will not be going on to the Olympic Games.
Yeah, very true. And they will play their next game against Great Britain on Saturday afternoon. I'm not sure it's the first or second game yet, but we can easily find that out. And of course, for Spain, they will go against China. That'll be a good matchup because Chinese show today they're well prepared, they're focused, they're potent, they got some great weapons. And I see that has been a good test for Spain for sure.
And they'll be very hard to beat in this tournament.
Yes, absolutely right, yes. For both teams that have lost today so far, Great Britain and Korea, they will match up on Saturday. The loser of that game will face a true mountain to climb. The winner will put themselves one step closer to Tokyo. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Join us in about an hour or so as we have our next matchup, Mozambique against Nigeria. See you then.